We wake up with our phones, we fall asleep to Netflix, we order food that we didn't cook, skip workouts we promised we'd do, and tell ourselves that we'll start tomorrow. But we never do. Why is that?
Sandwiches at McDonald's. Have you had your break today?
Because we're junkies. Dopamine junkies. And the drug? Instant gratification. This video will be split into 3 different parts. The first part of the video will be what instant gratification is and how it's currently ruining your life. The second part will be the importance of delayed gratification, and the third part will be how you actually begin to practice it and implement delayed gratification into your life. So let's jump in. You don't want to cook? Just order. You don't feel like talking to somebody? Simply just text. You get bored while you're reheating your leftover DoorDash from yesterday for 10 seconds? Well, you're in luck because there's probably a step-by-step tutorial on how to reset your router and your marriage that you can watch while you wait. The world didn't used to be like this, but now everything is built for speed. Yes, technology is great, but it's also rewiring the way that our brain works and changing our human behavior completely. A 2019 study from Microsoft found that the average human attention span dropped from 12 seconds in the year 2000 to just 8 seconds in today's world. You want to know something even crazier? That is less than a goldfish. I'm dead serious too, look it up. The real problem is that we've started chasing comfort over meaning. We collectively as human beings are becoming soft. I'm talking to myself as well. We're so quick to taking shortcuts and finding the easiest route that we can possibly find. I'm sure everyone in their life has hit a point where they look down at their body and they're not happy. So we instantly decide that we want to get 6-pack abs. So what do? We open YouTube, we look up how to get abs, and the first video you're gonna see is how to get abs in 60 seconds. Perfect, let's do it. So we follow the video, we do the workout, and 60 seconds later, we don't have abs. And so now we've made the conclusion that, okay, well that didn't work. And because I didn't get abs in 60 seconds, why keep going? And you just ultimately give up. The scary part about this is that we don't actually want to learn anything. We want to learn how to find the quickest and easiest route to get something done. You're probably thinking, what's wrong with getting the results if it's gonna be the same no matter if you go the hard way or the easy way? And I'm glad you're thinking that. But imagine this, you're the person that always takes the shortcuts, cheats to find the answers, and always takes the easy way out. Towards the end of your life, there is going to be a period where you are doing nothing except reflecting on your life and everything you've been through. I can almost guarantee you that when you're in that stage of life, it's not gonna be a happy, joyful time for you. It'll be the most disappointing and depressing time of your life. The only thing that you'll be able to reflect on is the fact that you went through all these experiences and actually walked away with no real knowledge because you always took the shortcuts. Your mind will begin to play tricks on you and all your accomplishments will be diminished into nothing. All because you gave the power to someone or something else when you were trying to achieve something, leaving you with no real sense of fulfillment or accomplishment. And the worst part is now it's too late to change anything. I know that's deep, but this is why it's so important that we learn delayed gratification right now while we still have time to change the rest of our lives. For when that time does come that we have to reflect on our own lives. So when you start to break down delayed gratification, it's not just about taking the harder route. The underlying driven purpose of delayed gratification is understanding the vision that you have for yourself and realizing that your life has a greater purpose. A famous study in the 1970s called the Stanford Marshmallow Experiment gave kids a simple choice. Eat 1 marshmallow now or wait 15 minutes and get 2. Decades later, the kids who waited, they had better test scores, lower substance abuse, and higher incomes, and even lower body fat. Delayed gratification literally shaped their lives. Translation: if you can stop acting like a squirrel on Red Bull for 5 minutes, you might actually be able to build something great. Because every time that you delay comfort, you are proving to yourself that you can overcome any obstacle that is thrown at you. And that is a behavioral pattern that builds confidence. So now that we know all of that, how do we actually start to use it? How do you stop giving in to every little urge, like a middle-aged man browsing through Home Depot? I'm that man. Love Home Depot. So let's find out. But first, if you guys are enjoying this video, I'd appreciate it so much if you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It just lets me know I'm doing something right, and it helps me out as I am a very small channel and help as many people out as I can. Step number 1, make friction your friend. Choose to do the hard things over and over again. Eat the healthy meal over the delicious, tasty, deep-fried chicken that we all want. Remove the junk food, delete the app, put your phone in another room, go to the gym instead of staying in all day. This may be something that takes a lot of time to build, But over time, it'll become a habit, and that habit will get stronger and stronger as you continue to form it into your behavioral patterns. Start making the hard choices until it becomes a part of who you are. Build that identity and start to become comfortable being uncomfortable. Number 2. Become aware of your urges. Every single human on this planet is different, therefore we all have different urges. But for some of us, we don't notice all of our urges. We kind of just act like a reflex almost. Here's what you need to do. Next time you feel the itch to start scrolling on your phone or grab a snack, literally just stop in your tracks, don't do it, and just observe it. Play it out in your head when you're about to give in to an impulse. If you're about to grab a king-size Reese cup, but you're also trying to get six-pack abs, just ask yourself, does eating these king-size Reese cups contribute to my goal of getting in shape? Yes or no? If not, don't do it. Matter of fact, just throw it in the trash. So even if you do have the urge, you have nowhere to go with it. That's why awareness is so important. You can build your life around your urges and not combine them together. And then step number 3, remember your long-term goals. The problem isn't that you don't have any goals at all. It's that you keep trading them for comfort. Every time that you get a cheap hit of dopamine, you're taking out pieces of that identity that you're currently trying to build. Write a goal on your mirror or put it on your lock screen on your phone. Tattoo it on your forehead if you have to. Every day, it's important to remind yourself of what your long-term goals are. For me, I personally like doing vision boards. I like it having visually up on my wall where I can see it every single day. Because every day, you gotta remember that you're not living for now, but eventually there will come a time where you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. Friction gives you space, awareness gives you power, and goals give you direction. When that day comes that you're reflecting on your entire life, I hope with everything in me that you're able to look back with nothing but respect and joy for yourself. But every decision that you make from this point forward will alter the way that you perceive yourself when you are reflecting. So my question to you is, what decision will you make? Will you be the one that gives in to instant gratification and takes shortcuts? Or will you be the one that practices delayed gratification and puts in the work now knowing that it will come to fruition in the end?